Good evening, everyone. My name is Maria, and I'm going to be reading my piece. It's called Daniella's Hug. I don't understand why Daniella chose to embrace me during Mass that Sunday. As the priest said, "You may now greet each other with God's peace," she ran to wrap me in her arms. I saw the same big, brown eyes and smile that had stolen my heart that first day in Santiago, Dominican Republic. I attempted to return her hug with the same quality of intention and compassion she offered me, but I am certain I wasn't even close. Daniella was one of the patients we met on a volunteer mission for pre-med students in Santiago. I had played with her while she was waiting her turn to be seen by a doctor. I hadn't thought I would have the chance to see her again during my short stay at the mission center. The church, where we stood that Sunday, was a modest, open space facing a majestic green pasture. It was 7 in the evening, and a single ray of sunlight made its way through the open window against the white walls. The wind's passage had no boundary. It drifted in the room whenever it pleased. At that precise moment, when Daniella hugged me, I felt a rush of cold air pass by. Or perhaps it was Daniella seeking me out that brought me chills. Out of all the doctors and nurses that treated her, and all the volunteers that met her, Daniella chose me. She chose to hug me. Daniella's hug was endless. She looked at me with a joy that I felt I could hardly understand. It left me in awe and more love than I have felt in a long time. She stood there, smiling with her arms around me. She did nothing more. She just stood there with a smile. I fought my tears back with all the strength I could, but that was useless. She gestured, no. Daniella did not approve of my tears. We stayed together until the very end of Mass. Her memory comes back to me at school, when my strength to study is waning. It comes back to me at work. It comes back to me in the car. Daniella's hug is always in my heart and has continuously pushed me to be better. Every Sunday at 9 a.m. in a much more luxurious church with many more people, Daniella's hug is still present. I can still feel her tiny little arms around me. I can still see the smile. The heart that beats inside Daniella isn't properly formed. It has been said to be too large for her small, malnourished body. I like to think otherwise. As I told her, a love so big can only be placed in a heart so big, Daniella's heart.